Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Sunup on 7. It's Friday, and I'm Kevin Mendes.
And I'm Courtney Menzies.
We're very excited about today's episode. Courtney, good job with the punta. No, let nobody tell you otherwise. But definitely, we're very excited about this episode. Let's tease in what can they expect on today's show.
We have representatives from SOSA striking coming in to teach you some self-defense.
That's true. There's an upcoming session this Sunday. We're going to find out all details about it. Red Cross is also joining us today because they're here to get community support to raise funds for aid in Jamaica after Hurricane Melissa. We have that and many more exciting episodes. Today it's Friday, and we know how we're going to do it on Sunup on 7. But we thank you so much for joining us. Courtney, let's punta to the couch.
It's baila.
That's worth looking for today.
we're going to be talking about the hot shush that has been
The
happening
world
over the
that we
weekend.
see
So
may seem that will never change. They say, but if you tear down the wall that's blinding us all, you'll see the way today. A place to call your home, a place where you can grow. Stand by me and we'll take flight. We'll be there.
Yes, my beautiful Son of 7 family, welcome to your Friday episode. Cordy and I are very excited about today, and I hope you are too. Let's get away today's episode by having a look at the weather, courtesy of the Belize Met Service.
Good morning. Some areas are experiencing foggy conditions that will possibly persist for a few hours. Therefore, motorists are advised to exercise caution. The forecast is for sunny skies with a few cloudy spells today and partly cloudy or clear tonight. A few showers are possible over the Keys this morning, with only isolated showers expected elsewhere. High temperatures are expected to reach about 87 Fahrenheit along the coast, 90 Fahrenheit inland, and 80 Fahrenheit in the hills. Winds are light, producing slight sea conditions. We're currently experiencing a low tide, and high tide will be at 13 minutes to midday. The moon will set at 11 minutes after 8 this morning, and the sun will set at 5:18 this evening. Overnight, temperatures are expected to drop to about 78 Fahrenheit near the coast, 73 Fahrenheit inland, but only 68 Fahrenheit up in the hills. And in the outlook for Saturday and Saturday night, mainly fair weather with only isolated showers is expected. In the tropical weather outlook, tropical cyclone formation is not expected over the area for the next few days. And in the sargassum forecast, latest satellite observations suggest that a few small sargassum mats continue to linger near the coast of Belize. The forecast suggests little movements of these mats over the coming days. However, the overall sargassum impacts are expected to remain minimal. And that concludes this morning's weather report and forecast produced at the National Meteorological Service.
Folks, that's your weather update. Again, we encourage you to stay tuned to nms.gov.bz to know your factual updates. But definitely good to see that the cool weather continues,
Yeah.
which is so good.
So needed. Like yesterday when we were running, that weather was so nice.
Yeah, it was.
It wasn't too hot.
It's perfect weather to
The
run.
sun didn't even rise like the whole time we were going till we were coming back. Then the sun started creeping up.
That's true.
That's
In
good.
case you never know, Courtney now a runner.
You said it multiple times.
She's preparing for the half
I'm trying.
marathon of the
Yeah.
end of the world.
Yeah, we're trying. And Jaguar Run, which
And
is in like
Jaguar
2
Run.
weeks.
There you go. She has fast feet.
Not as fast as yours.
How are you feeling today, Courtney?
I'm doing good despite my shoe debacle this morning. I told Kevin that I have to wear my school shoes today. He calls it my dirty shoes.
Yeah.
Because my boots bust this morning. And I'm so glad it happened at home and not on the set. I think we need to keep shoe glue here just in case an accident happens.
Yeah, that is true. I'm sure there's one hidden somewhere. But definitely, it's a great Friday vibe. If you're tuned in, let us know where you're watching from. If you're celebrating anything, of course, put it on the Facebook live chat. We would love to give you a shout out. But once more, we thank you so much for welcoming us into your space. If you're watching via Facebook, YouTube, or your cable TV. Courtney, should we start with Couch Talk?
Let's begin.
Let's start Couch Talk. This is very interesting news coming up
Right.
yesterday about the police, what the cost that it takes to repair police vehicles. On a report shared of what was the expenditure from 2024 to 2025, expenditure on vehicle repairs amounted to $2.5 million. What we also do know is that there was a due process of how this repair would occur, right? So it would go through multiple layers that would assure accountability. So like multiple people had to sign to verify different
Right,
things.
and you need an invoice first. You have to go to the company first, get an invoice, take it back to the OCED, whoever is the officer in commanding or whatever. They approve it, then you take it back to the place, and then so it's multiple people, like you said, who have to oversee how much this would cost.
Right, and it has changed since June, right? When now the police department, all their vehicles for repair are now sent to RX Auto. And from reports coming up is that in 2 months, RX Auto was paid an estimated $54,000 for what was vehicle repair. So that definitely raised some eyebrows. Also, what raised some eyebrows about the company is speculations, that they may be in some way or another affiliated
With the ministry.
with the ministries, which the ministry, they put out a statement denying that there is no affiliation between the owner of RX Auto and the Ministry of Home Affairs and New Growth Industries. But definitely, the thing that highlights is that they're not the oversight has changed
Yeah.
as regards to the proper process of sending the vehicles to repair, and now we do not know like even how much it would cost
Yeah.
to repair a vehicle.
Yeah, because now they take the vehicle straight to the company, and the company bills the ministry direct. So there's no invoices that they have to get and take to the OCED or the officer in commanding of whichever precinct, and then take it back to the ministry, or somebody approves it and signs it and whatnot. All of that is gone. They now just take the vehicle to the company bills the ministry straight. So you have no idea what they're billing you for. You could take one car to repair because the tire, you could take a tire to repair, and then they will charge you for 4 tires, and you have no idea. And then the officers, multiple officers were complaining that it also takes very long to get back your vehicle, which we know we already have a lack of not enough police vehicles to do patrols and whatnot, especially in many of the other areas. But so now the vehicles are taking long to come back. So now they're in a worse condition where they're without vehicles. So now the police have started to, or not, I don't want to say rebel, but they've tried to go back to their previous system of they using a company that you get the invoice and you take it back and whatnot. They're trying to do that. But yeah, it is suspect, like you said. We've received multiple reports that it's affiliated with somebody. It belongs to somebody who is affiliated with the ministry. Again, like you said, the ministry has denied that. So we'll just have to keep waiting and see, or keep looking into the company and the names behind it to really get to the bottom of it.
Yeah. So definitely it calls for a visit, because I think these oversight are in place for accountability and transparency, right? And it also allows for, equitable access to be able to provide the service to the police department. I guess at the end of the day, it also calls for the strengthening of the police department to have their own unit that does repairs rather than outsourcing it to somebody else. Because then you ensure that, like whatever you're investing stays in-house. Even in that cost, like skills building of like mechanic police or something, right? It calls for like a strengthening of the system. But definitely we're going to follow up on the story. But $2.5 million that goes on expenditure of the police vehicles.
Right.
That's,
And
that's a big amount of
yeah,
money.
we see all the time that police officers are complaining about the state of their vehicles. The window does not roll up, or the AC no work, or the car, the handle broke. When you use cars, obviously you know that they break. If you don't treat them right, they break faster. But these vehicles are on the road every single
Yeah,
day. They're being used by multiple people every single day. So of course they break faster than a normal person with a normal vehicle. So yeah, they definitely need to find a more efficient system to be able to repair these vehicles, because we don't have the money to keep bringing in new vehicles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, unless we have donations, right?
true.
Courtney, let's move on to our next couch talk topic. And the Public Service Union has given the government of Belize a notice of industrial action. And according to them, this next step is because the government has failed to respond to their numerous attempts of engagement as in regards to the transition from the Belize Tax Service Department to SARA, which is saying it's controversial, from the moment the conversation started to how the process is of the onboarding and defending the labor, I guess, rights of their members. What the ministry has said, what the government has said, is that they're aware of this proposal of industrial action, and they're ready to like respond to it. So we're going to see when this industrial action takes place and if it's going to have any impact on the rollout of SARA.
But it doesn't have to, the PSU doesn't have to, it doesn't have to get to this point where they put the notice of industrial action to get the government's attention. It shouldn't have to come to this point.
I agree, yeah.
The PSU is a very important body, as all unions are. They should be taken very seriously by the government. When they write to you and say, we want this, we want to talk about this, we want to meet about this, the government should be jumping. These are their employees. When you go to your employer and you say, well, I need to have a meeting with you about XYZ, your employer or your HR manager, whoever is in charge of that, is supposed to say, all right, make we set a meeting because make we work this out. You have to treat your employees like they're humans, not like they're just robots So when the government just ignores you and ignores you and ignores you, what is that saying? They don't care about you. It doesn't have to get to this point where they have to say, well, we are striking 21 days for you to jump and say, all right, we'll respond. No, man, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, yeah, and it seems that from multiple unions, that has been the course
Yeah.
of action that needs to be taken for them to get the government to react and also like address their many responses and their queries that they're putting forward to the government. We saw it with the teachers union. Now we're seeing it with the PSU.
Yeah.
But definitely, at the end, is if they go to industrial action, is will it have the desired outcome that the union
Yeah, that's the next
is
thing.
looking out for, right? And we know that they're defending, again, how this process is going to go, how it's going to affect the employees, how it's going to affect the country. All of these questions are very important, not just for the employees of the tax service department, but for everyone that's going to be engaging with SARA in the future. So we're going to see what the government is going to respond to their proposal of industrial action.
Yeah, and we're going to see if that industrial action happens.
That's.
I feel like every year we have like, or every couple of years we have like things ramping up and stuff. I remember the BNTU protests that were happening, and so now if we have to go through another round of protests again, you know, it's always fun, but
Yeah.
you know, it's very serious. That I think if you're a part of a union and your union says let's mobilize, that's the only way you get anything done. You have to show the government that we have strength, we have numbers, we're united.
Yeah.
That's how you get things done. So we'll see if that's what happens if they do go to some type of industrial action. I think before you reach the demonstrations, you have sick-outs and things like that, though.
Definitely. Yeah. So we're going to see how that goes. Let's move on to our next Couch Talk topic, Courtney. This is about Andrea Gray's defamation suit against Channel 7's news director was struck out at court yesterday.
Right.
You want to talk about it?
Right. So as you know, in 2023, Mr. Gray was given the keys to the city by the mayor. And we just left it. It wasn't, we weren't following behind it, covering it and whatnot people kept saying, you should do a story on this guy. We didn't follow up on it until he was given the keys of the city. And we wanted to know
Who is this guy?
who is this person
Yeah.
that's, being
Getting the
recognized
keys,
in
right.
this way. We did intense research on the article. If you Google him, these are the articles that you find, London Defender and LA Tribune and these things. But when you search deeper into these websites, you find that they're not accredited. They're not official websites. It's the internet. You can put anything on the internet. There are a lot of websites that you can pay to just put an article up. I'm not saying this is what Mr. Gray did. I'm just saying that these websites are suspect because they're not official. It's not like it's ABC, MSN,
Right.
CNN, and these news stations that are legitimate. Now, Mr. Gray is credited on these websites as designing the voicemail icon logo, designing the Bitcoin logo, uploading, I think, being the father of the internet, basically, creating
Yeah.
the cyberpunk
Yeah.
genre, many accolades on these websites. So we went a deep dive into it, but, didn't find any legitimate accredited sources. And so we did a story saying exactly that. We can't say if it's true or false. We're just saying these are the other websites that are saying this. Now, after that happened, he retained his brother, Ian Gray, who's an attorney, to sue for defamation. But he sued Jules Vasquez, Channel 7. And when you're putting a defamation suit, or when you're suing somebody, you, as Attorney Hector Guerra explained, you have to make sure that the body you're suing is the correct body.
Right.
So you have to make sure that your T's are crossed and your I's are dotted.
Where he went wrong in the first place.
That's where he went wrong. He was supposed to sue Tropical Vision because that's the parent company. That's the company under which Channel 7. You can't sue Jules because you have to sue Tropical Vision Limited. And from the get-go, what Mr. Guerra explained, that from the get-go, they were trying to explain to Mr. Gray, you're suing the wrong person, you're suing the wrong person. They filed that, this isn't, the application to strike out because you're suing the wrong person. I think, right before the case came up, because, there was case management and all of these things, so right before it began, Mr. Gray attempted to file to substitute the defendant. Yeah. But I think it was too late. The case came up and the judge, Tawanda, had to deal with the applications that were in front of him, right? Which includes the application to strike.
The claim.
Yeah, so he ruled to strike it out because of that. Now, I think we were wondering if Mr. Gray would, refile. But what we're looking at is that there's a statute of limitations of 2 years, or 2 or 3 years. No, this
2 years.
happened 2 years. This happened in 2023. It's already been 2 years, so I think it's unlikely that he can file again, refile. So that might be the end to that saga.
Definitely. And what is requested now is compensation for the cost that it
Yeah.
took to, like do the legal process, right? So the attorney and all the fees that it took as compensation for this struck out of the defamation suit
Right.
against Jules Vasquez. Well, definitely. It's quite an interesting of how this story this story
right,
went.
evolved, yeah. And I think a lot of people didn't know that this was happening behind the scenes, that we were dealing with this lawsuit behind the scenes, considering that the story was like 2 years ago. But yeah, this has been happening
That is
over all
true.
this time.
That is true. Yeah, so hopefully the next time the city key is given, they do their proper research also,
Right.
their verifications.
Right.
Yeah, Courtney, let's move on to our next culture topic. And the Minister of Tourism says that the 2025 tourism figures are just about even with the 2024. And this comes as a question that was asked to him yesterday, because we know that the U.S. government is on its 37th government shutdown. And what has come as a result of this is that the government, they have slashed air traffic by 10% in 40 major airports of the United States. And definitely we know that a large number of tourists that we get into the country are coming from the United States. And definitely, so we're questioning, will this slash of air transport affect people coming in? Minister of Tourism said, at the moment, it has not affected, like we're just starting our high peak season. The numbers are still looking similar to what 2024 looked like, and that they are in conversations with US airlines to see how this is going to affect the transportation. So far, they said United Airlines is still continuing with their service, but definitely they're following up with other airlines to see how this government shutdown is going to be affecting them.
Right, and I think if you're planning to travel too, you have to look into that
That
as
is
well. You have to
very
do
true,
the
yeah.
research for yourself as well. If you know you have a trip coming up. With tourism, we have seen how fragile tourism is during COVID. We saw how easily that whole industry can just
Yeah.
crumble. So we have to make sure we have safeguards in place, and it's crazy because we have to deal with we were already dealing with questions of whether tourism numbers would go down because the economy in the U.S. is so unsure right now. It's so uncertain. We have tariffs and all of these things that we're dealing with, and all of what comes with what came with the Trump administration. So people were already hesitant to travel. Now we have this going on, the government shutdown, leading to these other services being affected. So it seems like multiple things are working against the tourism industry. And don't even ask about cruise tourism. We've heard many things from you and Rosada, but in terms of overnight or people are coming through the airports and they stay an extended stay, there seems to be multiple things stacking up against it. So we have to make sure that we have proper safeguards in place, because we do not want to see that industry go down again the way it did during COVID. So I think it does have some cause for concern, and to keep an eye on what's happening and how the numbers are not just projected, but how they're moving. Everybody in the tourism industry, the stakeholders, need to keep a close eye on it, I think. But we also know that Jamaica, because Jamaica is they experienced that hurricane, their airport, is not operational right now. That's obviously, we want our Jamaica to rebuild and whatnot, but that may perhaps, people who are planning to go to Jamaica, that air traffic might come to Belize, so that could, offset whatever we're dealing with.
That is true.
So
That
we'll
is
have
true.
to see how that works out.
However, everything is uncertain at the
Right,
moment.
exactly.
Given the number of 10% cut in air transport in 40 major airports. That includes Houston, that includes LA, that includes New York, that includes Miami, and it's major hubs that we have to transit through in the U.S. For anybody coming in or us moving to any part of the world. So definitely, it's definitely something that we have to be watching closely and see how it's going to affecting us. But I think it also prompts the looking to diversify our tourism sector, right? Are we going to tap in more into Europe other than the U.S.? We're saying how volatile the U.S. is at the moment. Maybe we should start looking at other sectors, maybe South America, maybe Europe. And I hope that in that it prompts, easier air traffic to Europe, for instance.
Right.
From Belize to Europe, that would be really good.
And we could still hope for the Schengen
I was
visa waiver.
just thinking about that, right? The Schengen visa waiver. So in one way or another, I hope it works in our favor. But definitely, according to the Minister of Tourism, numbers are still looking good. So for anybody that works in the tourism industry following this news about what's taking place in the U.S., I guess that's a moment of relief because it's back in high season and everybody has made some investments into preparing for the high season. So stay paying attention to
Yeah.
what's transpiring in the tourism sector. Let's move on to our next couch talk topic, Courtney. And there's another news of more people being arrested for illegal logging. And yesterday, 4 more persons were arrested in the Orange Walk district, in particularly Doubloon Lagoon. And these persons were caught with 100 pieces of logwood and other equipment, which includes tractors and chainsaws, to be able to transport these logwood. The forestry department once more puts out a statement telling everyone if you're gonna participate in harvesting logwood that you need the appropriate permit from the forestry department for you to go ahead and do this. When these persons were caught, they had no permits, so everything was confiscated from them.
Right.
But for me, it's just like, wow, we're seeing more cases of illegal logging taking place,
Yeah.
and so it's like, how much more are out there that we are completely unaware
Right.
of?
And how unsustainable it is. Are they planting back? Are they cutting in
I
a
highly
way
doubt
that?
it.
Right, exactly. If they don't take the measures to get a permit, then they obviously don't care. So yeah, it is concerning. I think Joe Marie made a joke yesterday after we were seeing a story that somebody gonna know I get the new dining table or the new furniture for
That's it
Christmas.
I agree.
Yeah, so but it is concerning. Like you said, there's so much happening in these vast forests, these dense forests that a lot of times you can't go into. There's so many things happening that's destroying our ecosystem and slowly destroying our forests. So it's definitely something to keep an eye on.
Yeah, definitely. So we're gonna see again, if you're gonna participate in this harvesting of logwood, the forestry department says reach out to their department for you to get your proper permit for you to go ahead and operate in this industry. Let's move on to our last couch talk topic, and this is an international news coming from Mexico. We know that during the week, the Mexican president Claudia Sheinbaum was in her daily visit in Mexico City, where she was assaulted by a drunk man who approached and he wanted to kiss her, and he actually groped her.
Yeah.
And so in one of her daily engagements with the press, she spoke about it, and she said she was at a point where she was like, do I report this or do I not? And then she was like, she decided that she's gonna go ahead and make the report because she said if they could do this to the Mexican president,
right.
imagine what other women are going through. And if she did not give the example of reporting it, then other women, they will also feel
Right.
helpless and do not go and make the necessary report. So what we can say is that the person has been arrested, and we're gonna see what charges come
Right.
again. Yeah?
And it was caught on camera, if I'm not mistaken.
It was caught on
so,
camera. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think the thing is she could have, where she was, she could have taken a vehicle and she said, from one spot to the next, and she said, taking a vehicle would take 20 minutes. It's just a 5-minute walk, and she's walking the streets of her country. So for somebody, I mean, how do you just say, yeah, I'm gonna do this to the Mexican, to my president? How do those thoughts? But then they say he was intoxicated and whatnot too. But still, I mean,
Yeah.
that's a crazy thing to think of. I'm glad she reported it for that same reason, because you can't just let men do these things and then feel like they could get away with it, because then he's like, well, I touch a Mexican president like this. I could touch anybody, any woman I see. I could touch them however I feel like. So I'm so glad that she pressed charges. I'm so glad she set that example. I know it's strange because you're like, well, I'm the president. I don't want to take advantage of, but it's not. It's protecting yourself, and it's setting the example and protecting other women. These are things that women go through every single day on the street. And I think when you're a woman in authority, you are scrutinized a lot more for a lot of little things that,
Yeah. So
this is what happened. You're scrutinized a lot more when you're a woman in authority and power, especially as a president, a leader of a country. So a lot of people might be like, oh, she should be just left alone and thing, but no. It's important that other women who are, not just Mexican women,
Women,
see this and be like, even if you think it's something simple, they touched your leg, that's not simple. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
Make sure that you it takes a lot of bravery to report these things, but it's important that we get these men off the street and let them face some type of penalty for doing these things.
That is true because like sometimes based on how common sexual harassment
Right.
is, we just be like, oh, there's no sense for me to go ahead and report
Yes.
it because nothing will get done about it.
Yes.
Or it's like so normalized that you're like, oh, like you just. I'm not sure how you feel about whenever people would like, call you and that kind
It's
of
so
thing. But I can
annoying.
just assume that it's like, oh, again, and then
You
it's
can't
like
even walk on the
how much
street.
more can you take, right? And how
Exactly.
safe do you feel? How much you feel like calm at peace going out without having to worry that somebody's gonna call you today. You never know in which mental state you are. But definitely, she said, I'm gonna set the example, not just because I'm the president, but because I'm a woman, and so
Yeah.
many women are going through the situation that this needs to stop. And she went ahead and she made a report.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said, catcalling, it's so annoying. You can't even walk on the street. You can't step out of your gate, and it doesn't matter what you're wearing. It doesn't matter how you look. As long as you're a woman, you're walking along that street. Oh gosh, it's an onslaught. It's like you're a moving target. Sometimes you just wanna feel like wish you could be invisible while walking down the street. But,
Yeah.
so it's and that's just catcalling. Like that's just words, but. For women who are being assaulted every day in public, yeah, I'm hoping that, obviously we wanted to for this to not happen, but it's important that women do report these things when they do happen. So
Definitely. Yeah. Courtney, with that, we come to the end of our couch talk. It's good to see that people are on the Facebook Live are reacting to the U.S. government shutdown and how this will affect the tourism industry. There's discussion that it may also increase airfare and all of these things. So again, it's important for us to stay tuned. Also, if you have relatives in the U.S.,
Yeah.
that the government shutdown is affecting them in so many ways where people are not getting paid. All these departments are shutting down. And that also raised a concern for the tourism industry because they need the money to be able to come here, right? And if they're not getting
Yeah.
paid, then
yeah, and it doesn't seem like they're in any rush.
Yeah.
The government isn't in any rush.
In any rush,
to get
yeah.
things up and
Yeah.
running again. Crazy.
Yeah, but definitely we know whatever happens in the U.S. at some
Affects
point
us, yeah.
affects us also. So stay tuned to see how this continues to evolve. Courtney, we do have a birthday shout out to do as we wrap up our couch talk. So we want to say, I'm gonna cue in the photo first.
Yeah.
Okay, let's wait for that. Okay, this is a beautiful sunrise.
This is not the birthday
This is
shout
not
out.
the birthday shout out though. Okay. I know so the birthday shout out is for Miss Karen Golanch. Miss Karen, she is an avid fan of Sunup on 7, following it from day one. Such a great person, very charming. Miss Karen, we want to wish you a happy, happy birthday. We wish you health, we wish you prosperity, a day surrounded with so much love, great food, a lot of laugh. She laughs very much, She's a great person, but definitely we wish you a fantastic, fantastic day and happy birthday. And I hope that you're seeing this. She said I watch Sun Up on 7 in the morning or maybe in the evening. So whatever time, it's your birthday and we love you and we celebrate you. Oh,
There
there's
she
her photo.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now we show our beautiful
Sunrise again.
postcard-worthy sunrise. As that loads up, we want to remind you that today we have the Belize Red Cross coming in to talk about their emergency appeal to support Jamaica as they recover from Hurricane Melissa. We have Cellular World coming in to talk about their upcoming promotions. There's a self-defense session being held this Sunday. Today we're going to find out more details about it. And of course, talking with Belize Global Elite Academy about their basketball 3-on-3 tournament happening this weekend. So great stuff for you on this Friday episode. But our sunrise is here now.
And the sunrise is from Charlotte Gentle.
Ooh, Charlotte.
Charlotte.
All right. This is beautiful. It's like you can paint it.
Yeah.
It has all the pine trees and stuff.
Right.
Definitely. Thank you, Charlotte, for thinking about Sun Up on 7 as you take your photos. And of course, we encourage everybody to be sending their photos. We never know when it may show, but it's going to show. But we thank you so much for thinking about us and sharing your warmth and everything and your love with us every day on your show. With that, we're going to go to our first commercial break. When we're back, we're joined by the Belize Red Cross. Stay tuned.
Hi, Have you heard about the expungement of criminal records? Well, as of August 1st, 2024, the Criminal Records Rehabilitation of Offenders Act allows for you to apply to have certain criminal charges permanently erased from your record. Isn't that amazing?
So, what makes you eligible to apply for expungement? The offense must qualify for expungement based on Schedule 2 and 3 of the law. You must meet the applicable rehabilitation period. This is the time period you must wait before you can apply. The applicant must not have any outstanding matters or have had any other convictions during the rehabilitation period. You can qualify for automatic expungement for certain first-time drug offenses, as well as COVID-related offenses. So, what are the benefits of expungement? Well, it broadens employment and educational opportunities that a criminal record would normally hinder.
It gives you a peace of mind away from the stigma of having a criminal conviction and provides you with access to services that may be otherwise restricted.
If you have a past criminal conviction, here's what you can do to get it expunged. First, verify if you qualify for expungement. Then, prepare the application package. Each package consists of 2 forms. Applications are available countrywide. You then make a non-refundable payment of $100 at your nearest Treasury Department and finally submit the package and payment receipt to any Ministry of Human Development office countrywide. Note, applicants will receive a notification within 90 days to see if their application was approved or denied. So, if you are interested, visit any Human Development office countrywide, any magistrate court, or the Ministry of Home Affairs office in Belmopan. For more information, you can call 227-2716 or you can WhatsApp 613-0343.
This Christmas, get into the joy with Uno. Imagine winning a shiny motorcycle, a brand new TV, a brand new fan, or grocery coupons to make your holiday shopping easier. The surprises keep coming. All you have to do is visit Uno, and for every $25 on fuel, you'll get a coupon. Fill out and participate. Get 1 coupon for each quart of Uno lubricants or 2 for a gallon. Visit your nearest Uno gas station today. Fill your tank and drive into Christmas cheer with Uno. Uno gas stations.
Welcome to the V Department Store. We are conveniently located on Coney Drive in Belize City. That's right on Coney Drive in Belize City. At the V Department Store, we offer a wide variety of groceries, cosmetics, kitchen appliances, kitchenware, electronics, and more. We've also recently expanded to the 2nd floor to better meet your household and office furniture needs. We now have a wide variety of furniture, home decor, and accessories. We have a shared vision for a comfortable and customer-friendly shopping experience. Visit us today and be warmly greeted by our reasonable prices and cordial staff. The V Department Store. Experience the ultimate shopping destination.
Are you still circling around the city, searching high and low for a parking spot? Stop wasting time, energy, and, most importantly, costly fuel. Bring your ride to the Downtown Plaza parking lot and park your baby in a safe, dedicated space. No need to risk parking on the streets where your baby can be scratched, dented, or bumped. Downtown Plaza parking lot offers safe, easy, and convenient parking right in the heart of the city. Just head to Albert Street, make a right turn on Bishop Street, and you are there in a secure, worry-free environment. Imagine the peace of mind knowing your car is in a safe spot while you enjoy your day. So, don't delay. Park with confidence at the downtown plaza parking lot, where convenience meets safety and peace of mind is guaranteed.
Wake up to positivity and inspiration. It's a fresh and diverse twist on your mornings. Tune in to Sunup on 7 every weekday morning at 6:30 a.m. right here on your nation station, Channel 7. It's the morning show you don't want to miss.
These charter means aren't
We're navigating along the coastline.
This morning, the 2023
Good evening.
Good evening. I'm Shireen Halsell,
And here's what's ahead for you on 7 News tonight. We've got details of these and other stories in our newscast for tonight. Good evening. With your news, I'm Indira Crack.
Belize, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
Muy buenos dias, my beautiful Sunup on 7 family. Welcome to your Friday episode. We start fresh, engaging with a conversation with Director General of the Belize Red Cross, Ms. Lily Bowman. Here talking about an emergency appeal to support the recovery of Jamaica and the aftermath of Hurricane Melissa. Before we get into the details of how this emergency appeal works, we would like to do a check-in with you, Ms. Lily. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling okay. It's Friday, right?
It's Friday. How is your Friday energy from 1 to 10? The highest.
The day has just started, so let's say it's about 7 right now because I just really rolled out of bed.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, and making the
Thank
effort.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you for giving us a little space, right? It's very necessary.
Yeah, definitely. So let's talk about this emergency appeal that the Belize Red Cross is currently conducting.
Yeah, well, first of all, I want to remind everybody that a very huge Category 5 really hit Jamaica,
Yeah.
Cuba, and other islands in the Caribbean. I think the DR and Haiti.
Yes, that's
Very, very badly, especially for Jamaica. They got the full brunt of a Cat 5. I believe that many people in Belize don't even know what a Cat 5 is like.
Yeah.
We suffer at Cat 1, on the brink of Cat 2. You could imagine if a Cat 5 hits Belize.
Yeah, yeah. I was reviewing
I can't imagine it.
That is true. That is so true.
So
I was
I
reviewing
just-
some of the statistics, and it says that there's at least 32 people that have been confirmed dead in Jamaica. The economic loss is about 2.2 billion to 4.2 billion dollars in.
It's about 30% of their national GDP.
Yes, it's really, really rough.
It is very, very rough. I mean, at a time like this, at the end of the year, I mean, Christmas looming right there next month, and people are suffering, really suffering. And I am here today to, it's been 1 week, and really remind people that tomorrow could be Belize. I mean, it's just a matter of time, I believe.
Yeah.
And look at how Melissa was coming first, directly into our region. Probably a little under Belize, but it could have tipped up and it could have come to Belize.
Yeah.
Maybe not as a Cat 5 at that point, but still, we are not out of danger of these big storms.
Yeah.
And I want to remind people that when that happens to us, we want help. We will need the international communities to help us.
Yeah.
And so Belize Red Cross, as we do all the time, launched an emergency appeal to help our brothers and sisters in Jamaica. We have a national society, a Red Cross, Jamaica Red Cross, which is our sister national society, and that is what we do. One of our fundamental principles is universality, that we jump borders to help.
Definitely.
You know?
Yeah.
And when we had the TD16 in 2007, I think, down south, Mexico came over with a whole team of volunteers, their vehicles, their equipment, money, everything, and they supported Belize.
Wow. Thank you for sharing that the Red Cross, in one way or another, they always intervene to provide relief after
Yeah.
natural disasters like hurricanes that Belize has experienced, but now you're saying like
We did.
Jamaica, and you're here saying it's important for us to come in solidarity to support our Jamaican family that suffered so much from Hurricane Melissa.
Yes.
How does this appeal work, and what are you requesting from the
Right.
public?
Well, because the International Federation pre-stocks in-kind support, in-kind assistance or relief on islands in the Caribbean that can quickly be brought into the affected islands, we don't deal with in-kind donations because, too, the logistical cost of it is more than we could bear.
Okay.
So we launched a monetary emergency appeal. It is easier to transfer. The International Federation has also launched their emergency appeal for $23 million US to assist 180,000 people in Jamaica and 100,000 in Cuba. And I'm sure that they're supporting the other islands as well at a lesser rate, but still.
Okay.
I mean, that's a lot. I know that other international communities and organizations are going in there with all this in-kind support and whatnot. And it's, it does put a strain on their government to make sure that everybody is served equitably. And with monetary donations, that goes to the people and they put it into what they see as their priority. Yes, it's good. They need clothing, they need pot sets, they need hygiene items, they need all these things, medication, they need a lot of things, but they're getting that. People are supporting. Their diaspora, that's how you said, the diaspora, they are sending things to the Belizean students as well, and they are sending things to their family members in Jamaica. I mean, they are getting that support. Yes, there's a big need for a lot, but we can't do everything. So we always select monetary because it's easier to transfer.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm just appealing to the Belizean public to please, donate. Every little dollar counts. If everybody would give at least $100 per family, that would be a good amount of money that we could send to help these people.
That is true.
They need food, they need school supplies, they need to reconstruct their homes, they need a lot. I can't even start the list. I can't even finish the list, I should say, because it's so much.
How much has the Red Cross collected so far?
I don't have that figure right now. They haven't updated us yet. It's just been a short time since it's just a week. Oh, you mean us?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. We've collected. I thought you meant like the international. We've collected a little over 15,000 so far.
Okay.
And it's a good amount. But I remember for the earthquake in Haiti, we collected $600,000.
Wow.
Okay, so it's doable.
So it is doable.
Okay.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah, and like I'm appealing to the business houses, please give us something to help these people. When it's our turn, we will look forward to that help as well. And it's really a rough time of the year for them. Christmas right around the bend. I mean, I can't imagine the suffering that they're going through. The Federation is now moving away from immediate support to recovery.
Okay.
To like a more resilient recovery, because at the end of the day, we want to see the support that is given be sustainable and make it improve the way people live, improve their reconstruction, their reconstruction with a resilience focus, and whatever else support they get, that it contributes towards improvement and living a little bit more ready for future storms.
All right, thank you so much for letting us know how these funds are going to get used in Jamaica. I think that's very important because people would like to know, I guess ours, where's my money, my donations going to?
Yeah.
And thank you so much also for clarifying as to why you're asking for monetary donations as regard in comparison to clothing and other things because of the logistical costs it takes for that aid to get delivered to Jamaica. Courtney, do you have a question?
I was just going to ask, how can people, because I know they can bring in physical cash, but how can they find the bank accounts where they can donate as well? And how can they let you know I've donated this amount?
Okay, so we have a flyer on our Facebook page and Instagram page.
Okay.
And we will try and repost that as often as we can. And I would really, yeah, there it is. I would really wish the media would kind of flash that every now and then for us as well, so that it can be in the forefront of everybody's mind. But there is the account number for both banks, 233-097-010-120-025 for Belize Bank. And Heritage Bank is 108-2665. And both accounts are in the name of the Belize Red Cross Society.
Very good.
I mean, the money is going directly to the needs of the people. I mean, there's no two ways about that.
And there's no cutoff time for when donations are gonna...
Well, we have to cut off at some point.
Okay.
But it's just a week. So I believe by maybe mid-December probably, if we see things slow, if we see a little momentum and it's picking up, we might extend it a little longer.
Very well.
But we can't keep it open forever. But yes, we will have a cutoff time.
All right. So every cent counts to support
Every cent counts, yeah.
Jamaica.
I mean, you could imagine getting hit by this category 5. So many people displaced. As you mentioned, 32 deaths so far. And that's just so far because people are still out there in the debris, digging up and carrying out assessments. I am very proud to say that our Jamaican Red Cross was out in the field already doing anticipatory actions 1 week or 2 weeks before. Because from they started to monitor the system, they were out visiting people, reminding them of their emergency plan, you know, taking out pre-stocks to them so that they can be ready, talking to them about early warning systems. And I must say, this must have saved a lot of lives because, people were better prepared. And that is what the Red Cross does. Although we do it all year round, we try to make sure that it's more prominent in people's minds closer to when they're going to get hit.
Very well. Yeah, Ricky, you have any other question?
Just let's remind the people, maybe we can look into the camera, remind the people, how they can donate and why they should. I know, like you said earlier, the Christmas is coming. People want to use their money for their own Christmas, stuff to buy. So just reminding people that it's cash donations, not clothes, because you say you've been getting a lot of clothes, and just why they should, find it in their hearts to donate.
Well, I would really like to shed a lot of tears because that is what comes up when I think about what people are going through and thinking that it could have been Belize, it could have been us. And I just want to tell my Belizeans, and I know that we have a lot of people with big hearts. We also have a lot of people with deep pockets. And I would just like to really urge them to, give us something to send to these people. Give us something towards this appeal. No amount is too large, no amount is too small. Every little bit counts. And it will go to good use. It will go towards reconstruction in a more resilient way. People need tools, people need materials, people need a lot of things. Yes, they're getting in-kind donations from all over the world. And as I mentioned, our International Federation pre-stocks these things in the Caribbean and other islands to support for ease of transportation. So we are comfortable to know that these things have arrived. Actually, I think that they have already sent like 180 tons of in-kind donation, in-kind support, in-kind assistance, or relief is the word I'm looking for. Like 20,000 tons to Cuba and 160,000 tons to Jamaica. So I know that they're getting that assistance, but they need that support financially.
Definitely.
They need financial support so that they can, say, buy back their children's books. I remember seeing a video with a lady crying that all their school supplies were gone. Everything was gone.
Yeah, we have Chantel here in the chat saying people have lost everything. So definitely any cent that can get contributed will definitely go a long way. I think at the end of the day also it's good to know that you're supported, that you're cared for. Even though we are, you know, separated by the Caribbean Sea, we're still together.
But it's the island that we identify with the most, you know that, right? Jamaica.
Yes. So, Ms. Lily, we thank you so much for joining us today on Sunup on 7
Thank you,
to
too.
raise the awareness that there is an emergency fund getting...
There's an emergency appeal.
There's an emergency appeal to support the recovery of Jamaica from Hurricane Melissa. If you want to find out more details, you can go to their Facebook and Instagram pages for the bank accounts. And definitely any donation is going to be welcomed by the Belize Red Cross and, of course, to Jamaica. And Chantel, you're watching from Jamaica. We wish you a great day. We send you all our love and our prayers and, you know, doing our best to be looking out for everybody that's tuned in and in Jamaica. With that, we go to our next commercial break. When we're back, we continue with Cellular World talking about their promotions for this month. Stay tuned.
Thank you.
Thank you, too.
Thank you.
This Christmas, get into the joy with Uno. Imagine winning a shiny motorcycle, a brand new TV, a brand new fan, or grocery coupons to make your holiday shopping easier. The surprises keep coming. All you have to do is visit Uno, and for every $25 on fuel, you'll get a coupon. Fill out and participate. Get 1 coupon for each quart of Uno lubricants or 2 for a gallon. Visit your nearest Uno gas station today. Fill your tank and drive into Christmas cheer with Uno. Uno gas stations.
Welcome to the V Department Store. We are conveniently located on Coney Drive in Belize City. That's right on Coney Drive in Belize City. At the V Department Store, we offer a wide variety of groceries, cosmetics, kitchen appliances, kitchenware, electronics, and more. We've also recently expanded to the 2nd floor to better meet your household and office furniture needs. We now have a wide variety of furniture, home decor, and accessories. We have a shared vision for a comfortable and customer-friendly shopping experience. Visit us today and be warmly greeted by our reasonable prices and cordial staff. The V Department Store. Experience the ultimate shopping destination.
Are you still circling around the city, searching high and low for a parking spot? Stop wasting time, energy, and, most importantly, costly fuel. Bring your ride to the downtown plaza parking lot and park your baby in a safe, dedicated space. No need to risk parking on the streets where your baby can be scratched, dented, or bumped. Downtown plaza parking lot offers safe, easy, and convenient parking right in the heart of the city. Just head to Albert Street, make a right turn on Bishop Street, and you are there in a secure, worry-free environment. Imagine the peace of mind knowing your car is in a safe spot while you enjoy your day. So, don't delay. Park with confidence at the downtown plaza parking lot where convenience meets safety and peace of mind is guaranteed.
Wake up to positivity and inspiration. It's a fresh and diverse twist on your mornings. Tune in to Sunup on 7 every weekday morning at 6:30 a.m. right here on your nation station, Channel 7. It's the morning show you don't want to miss.
These charter means aren't
We're navigating along the coastline.
This morning, the 2023 in the...
Good evening.
Good evening.
I'm Sheree Culsel, and here's what's ahead for you on 7 News Tonight. We've got details of these and other stories in our newscast for tonight. Good evening. With your news, I'm Indra Craft.
Belize, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
Good morning, my Sunup on 7 family. Welcome back to your Friday episode. Cellular World has a mega madness deals ongoing this month. They're going to find out what deals you can expect. And of course, prepare you for their 21st anniversary sale taking place next week. And joining us to give us all these details, we have Fernando Santos, Marketing Officer of Cellular World, joining us in our couch. Fernando, good morning.
Good morning,
Happy
guys.
Friday. How is your energy today?
Excellent. Really looking forward for the weekend, but definitely looking forward for next week with all of the promotions that we have going on. But very, very good, and happy to be here with you guys.
I love it. You know, 21 years that Cellular World has been operating in the country. That's a
Correct.
huge milestone.
Correct. Those years go by fast.
That is true.
But from 2004 all the way to 2025, it's been a long way, and we're definitely happy to celebrate with all of Belize, because now we get to be from all the way in the north, San Pedro, and in Belmopan. It's a very great deal for us.
That is true. That's something very important to highlight, the growth of Cellular World, right? I'm not even, I think it started only in Belize City, but eventually has expanded to like different towns to bring the service and the great deals closer to home.
Correct.
You know? And you expanded into like virtual stores and all of these things. So Cellular World is definitely growing.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, just right around the corner from Channel 7, we have our Albert Street, one of our signature stores. And of course, our origins began here in Queen Street, Belize City. And we have definitely just been looking for ways to make it more accessible for people to get the best technology here. And now with the support of global brands like Dell, Samsung, JBL, and much more, so that people can trust the technology that we sell.
Right. So what do you have in store for the people for this anniversary?
Well, we like to go through our history, and on each step that we have taken, we've made a couple of deals on that. So we're launching phone deals with smartphones as low as $189. You know, Androids that have the latest technology, and they come in a lot of styles. Which is our signature. You know, Cellular World started with cell phones, so we liked going back to our origins, and as well with the newest technology. Samsung year by year launches the different lines of premium and other ranges of phones. So we also have the S25 FE, which is a way for people to get the premium technology at a better price. So we are also launching sales on Samsung devices, Apple devices as well. We have a new iPad from this year for only $1,079. And we have many more examples just like that. But we like exactly to begin with cell phones, which is what everybody needs these days. And we're also taking it to our new lines of products. For example, we have JBL speakers on a very good discount right now. The newest is the JBL Grip, a very compact speaker that you can take everywhere. It's waterproof, dustproof, fall-proof as well. And you can get it for only $219 for our anniversary sale.
That sounds perfect for Courtney and her running moment.
I was thinking the same thing. Like me and Kevin, we need watches.
Yeah.
So I was like, me and Kevin could get team for some of these deals.
But you can get your speaker when you run. You know,
Yeah,
give you
true.
some motivation.
Play it out loud now, make everybody feel motivated too.
Exactly. No, you can fit your speaker in your backpack, in your bicycle. You can take it anywhere with you for only $219 for the month of, for our upcoming weeks. We're going to be starting this sale on Monday, next Monday. We're going to begin this next Monday. Yeah.
So today's this. Yeah. Okay. That's in 3 days.
Exactly.
Okay.
So everybody just stay tuned, because we are ready to share with all of our social media what are going to be the deals for this anniversary sale. And we want to make it special. Right now, you know, we also bring a wide range of TVs. So we also have the bigger TVs, 55, 65, and 75 inch on discount, so that you can take it for as well as we have a TCL 65-inch for $1,200 right away for you to take this month of November, and many more deals in stock.
Wow.
Right.
So this Mega Madness sale for the 21st anniversary starts on Monday, and it's going to run for a couple of days, you mentioned.
Well, actually, our Mega Madness is out.
It's out already, okay.
Exactly, because that's for our appliances. We have decided that just coming with our anniversary sale as well is the best time for people to enjoy the best technology in Samsung appliances. So all of our appliances right now are on a big, big discount. You can get your Samsung fridges with smart technology with discounts going up to $1,700. So this is a great time also for everybody who has been looking for how to renovate their kitchen, how to renovate the laundry spaces, to come to Cellular World and look for the Samsung appliances at the best price of the year.
Right, and also people who are looking to buy early Christmas gifts, maybe.
Correct.
Yeah.
Or if somebody knows that has to do a big Christmas meal, right now you can get your electric stove from Samsung that will help you to prepare the meal more effectively with a big, big discount as well.
Right. And so this is what I know that the other things are secrets and we're not going to unveil those secrets, but I guess from now to like the end of the year, you guys have a lot of things in store.
Correct. Right now, this is our fastest time of the year, but we're definitely prepared to prepare everybody's gifts from, today. You can start getting the Christmas gifts, and we have a lot of promotions coming up that definitely people don't want to miss. And don't wait until December to get your Christmas gifts, because then it becomes crazy and things sell out as well. So this is a very good time to start thinking of checking off the Christmas list.
Okay. Fernando, if anybody wants to know what appliances they are going to be on deals, where can they find this information?
Well, we have them on display right here on our Queen Street store, our signature store with all of our fridges, our washers and dryers, microwaves, dishwashers, all of them with all of our discounts right there for you to know that is right there for the taking. But if you are also coming from the highway, we have our Northern Shop store, which now also has appliances there on display for you to actually see how they will look in your house. And if you're in the north, we have our appliances right in Orange Walk as well. So everybody can go there and take a look into our wide range of appliances. And if you're in the islands, we have our San Pedro store now featuring bespoke fridges, washers, dryers, and microwaves as well.
Okay, wow.
Okay, and then you have the virtual store as well. Can people go on there and see the discounts as well?
That's right. On our virtual store, if anybody wants to reach us on Facebook, Instagram, and on WhatsApp at 615-5141, we have our discounts on the Mega Madness sale right there for all the country. And the special thing about the Mega Madness is that we have limited quantities. So if, for example, our couple of units on fridges run out, then you have to get them at normal price back again.
Definitely have to take advantage of the Mega Madness deals.
So it's limited time, limited quantities, and you definitely don't want to miss this opportunity.
Awesome. So, yeah, you said the addresses, and just repeat the phone numbers for people to be able to get in contact with you guys.
Yes, you can contact us on WhatsApp at 615-5141.
And you have a website.
We have our website, but our social media is the best team that we have to reach out from anywhere in the country. We manage our shipments as well outside of our store areas. We handle distribution through all Belize.
Okay.
Very good.
Awesome.
So November 10th is when your 21st anniversary. I checked the date.
All right.
Yes. It's November 10th.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, so that's when the 21st anniversary sale will begin.
And as you said, it's up to the 23rd, which
That's
is a
right.
Sunday and my birthday.
Oh, excellent.
There you
And
go.
then you have other things coming. Your actual anniversary is the 24th, which is the Monday.
Exactly.
So is there anything special planned for that day in particular?
Yes, so we'll invite everybody to come on that Monday, a very special day for us, 21 years of service. But as well, you mentioned that our promo ends on the 23rd on a Sunday because our Orange Walk branch also opens now on Sundays from 8 a.m., 8:30 in the morning all the way until 1 p.m.
Okay, so I guess you'll be back to Sun Up on 7
That's right.
very soon to give us more details because
Yeah.
November, there's so many things happening this month, but also preparing people for the Christmas break.
Correct. There's so many deals going on in November, so we invite everybody to follow our social media and stay tuned for all the promotions that we have going on from today and going throughout the month.
I love it. For now, thank you so much for joining us once more on Sun Up on 7. Share with our viewers the Mega Madness deals that they can expect from Solar World. Stay tuned to their social media platforms to know what deals you can expect starting on Monday for their 21st anniversary and the many deals that are going to be coming from them. With that, we go into our next commercial break. When we're back, we continue with great conversations on Sun Up on 7. Stay tuned.
Hi, have you heard about the expungement of criminal records? Well, as of August 1st, 2024, the Criminal Records Rehabilitation of Offenders Act allows for you to apply to have certain criminal charges permanently erased from your record. Isn't that amazing?
So, what makes you eligible to apply for expungement? The offense must qualify for expungement based on Schedule 2 and 3 of the law. You must meet the applicable rehabilitation period. This is the time period you must wait before you can apply. The applicant must not have any outstanding matters or have had any other convictions during the rehabilitation period. You can qualify for automatic expungement for certain first-time drug offenses, as well as COVID-related offenses. So, what are the benefits of expungement? Well, it broadens employment and educational opportunities that a criminal record would normally hinder.
It gives you a peace of mind away from the stigma of having a criminal conviction and provides you with access to services that may be otherwise restricted.
If you have a past criminal conviction, here's what you can do to get it expunged. First, verify if you qualify for expungement. Then, prepare the application package. Each package consists of 2 forms. Applications are available countrywide. You then make a non-refundable payment of $100 at your nearest Treasury Department and finally submit the package and payment receipt to any Ministry of Human Development office countrywide. Note, applicants will receive a notification within 90 days to see if their application was approved or denied. So, if you are interested, visit any Human Development office countrywide, any magistrate court, or the Ministry of Home Affairs office in Belmopan. For more information, you can call 227-2716 or you can WhatsApp 613-0343.
This Christmas, get into the joy with Uno. Imagine winning a shiny motorcycle, a brand new TV, a brand new fan, or grocery coupons to make your holiday shopping easier. The surprises keep coming. All you have to do is visit Uno, and for every $25 on fuel, you'll get a coupon. Fill out and participate. Get 1 coupon for each quart of Uno lubricants or 2 for a gallon. Visit your nearest Uno gas station today. Fill your tank and drive into Christmas cheer with Uno. Uno gas stations.
Welcome to the V Department Store. We are conveniently located on Coney Drive in Belize City. That's right on Coney Drive in Belize City. At the V Department Store, we offer a wide variety of groceries, cosmetics, kitchen appliances, kitchenware, electronics, and more. We've also recently expanded to the 2nd floor to better meet your household and office furniture needs. We now have a wide variety of furniture, home decor, and accessories. We have a shared vision for a comfortable and customer-friendly shopping experience. Visit us today and be warmly greeted by our reasonable prices and cordial staff. The V Department Store, experience the ultimate shopping destination.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Can you produce your driver's license, please?
Sure, no problem.
Okay, Mr. Vernon, it's valid. Mr. Vernon, did you know your insurance will be up tomorrow?
Oh, really?
Make sure you try to update your policy, please.
Thanks so much for the heads up. Babe, can you please renew my policy?
We know that you get caught up in life sometimes, which is why RF&G Insurance makes renewing your insurance policy easy with WhatsApp. Just WhatsApp the words "Get Started" to 670-8700. We will prompt you to select the service you are interested in, select the service, and answer a few simple questions. An RF&G representative will process your request and follow up with you when your transaction is completed. It's that easy. Use WhatsApp and skip the lines. Remember, it pays to get it right with RF&G Insurance, a Road Group company.
Indian restaurant located at 148 Newton Barracks Road in Belize City, saying great authentic Indian cuisine. More space, a VIP area, and better ambience. Visit them at their new location or place your order via WhatsApp to 614-667. Restaurant. Come enjoy a true Indian experience.
This Christmas, get into the joy with Uno. Imagine winning a shiny motorcycle, a brand new TV, a brand new fan, or grocery coupons to make your holiday shopping easier. The surprises keep coming. All you have to do is visit Uno, and for every $25 on fuel, you'll get a coupon. Fill out and participate. Get one coupon for each quart of Uno lubricants or 2 for a gallon. Visit your nearest Uno gas station today. Fill your tank and drive into Christmas cheer with Uno. Uno gas stations.
You're up.
These charter means aren't
We're navigating along the coastline.
This morning, the 2023 in the...
Good evening. Good evening. I'm Sheree Kelso, and here's what's ahead for you on 7 News tonight. We've got details of these and other stories in our newscast for tonight. Good evening. With your news, I'm Indra Craig.
Belize, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
My beautiful Sunup on 7 family, welcome back to your Friday episode. I hope that you're enjoying the company that Courtney and I are bringing forward to today. If you miss any of our conversations, you can always go back and watch our Facebook recorded live. We also invite you to stay tuned to Facebook and Instagram to know who our guests and what conversations they bring forward to Sunup on 7. And of course, share our platforms with your community because we always love to see our Sunup on 7 family grow. Move on to a very important and engaging conversation, and it's about the self-defense class that's going to be held this Sunday. Today we're going to talk to the organizers, Khadija Azales and Nathan Tillett, about the intention behind this session and of course details as to how can you participate. Khadija, good morning. It's such a pleasure to have you on Sun Up on 7.
Good morning.
How is your
Thank
Friday
you.
energy?
Good.
Yeah?
Good.
From 1 to 10, what is it? What would you rate it?
9.
9.
Okay.
I mean, I could ask what's your secret. It's a secret, but can you share your secret?
Just being in your presence, Kevin.
Oh, that is so sweet.
I get that.
Thank
I
you.
get that. Yeah.
Wow, okay. I'm blushing a bit. Nathan, how are you doing today?
I'm good, I'm all right.
How is your energy?
I'd say a 7, but 7's really good for me, so.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
All right, we thank you so much both for joining us today. Talk about self-defense. You know, you're both organizing this event. We know it's taking place on Sunday. But Courtney, let's find out what prompted this initiative.
Right.
Well, Sergio reached out to me from Backyard Box, a quick shout out to him, to do a personal class for his group. And just because of everything that's been going on recently, you know, a record of feminicides last month, it's just been crazy. And I feel like if you have the power to do something positive, you should. So Ms. Kaj, all she did was reply to my story, and I was like, that's the entrance I needed. And I'm like, hey, I've been meaning to reach out to you because I don't have the personal reach that she does with females. So using that as an entry, I kind of gave her my ideas and she ran along with it, and then here we are.
Yeah. And Nathan, you are part of you are the lead of SOSA Striking, right? Can you, from your perspective as a trainer, why is it important for people to have these skills?
It's a life skill. A lot of people think training is a privilege, and I think it should be a life skill. Like everyone should be open to training, and everyone should have access to training. I understand that not everyone can afford training, so not only for this class itself, but for all coaches and gyms, I want to make a call to action to all the people with the possibility of creating these classes, that they should. If you don't have the reach, because a lot of gyms and coaches don't have the reach to create these classes, reach out. I understand that my reach, as popular as it is, it's not as big as Miss Kaj's. So if there's someone in your community that has the outreach to get people to a spot and to teach them that, you should reach out. You should do whatever you can to make a change.
I agree. I hear.
Right. So, Ms. Kaj, just talk about when you got that message from Nathan, what that was like, and how did you jump into the idea?
So as soon as I got his message, I was like immediately, yes, yes, yes. There's no question about it. I was eager to do the organizational part of it, to use my platform to spread awareness and to get all the women to sign up. And then we also came up with the idea of having everyone pay a $20 sign-up fee just to get them to commit to coming. And we decided to sponsor all of those sign-up fees to Haven House. So all of the payments go directly to Haven House, which is an organization that supports survivors of domestic violence.
Wow, such a great cause, definitely. So it's empowering women in one way or another, because you're saying we're going to come for physical classes, and also your contribution will go to Haven House. I love it.
So it's a win-win in that sense.
Right. And so how would you encourage women? Because I know, we all know it's important to know to defend yourself, but a lot of people are they're not very active, so they think, I can't do that. What would you say to those women to encourage them that yes, you can and you should, be able to defend yourself in some aspect?
I would say it's open to everyone, and everyone has the ability to learn basic self-defense skills. The fact that we're creating this, I'm just eager to have everyone just come and sign up. We have space. Well, we originally had spaces for 40 women. We already have over 20 sign-ups. We have some that are confirming today, and we wanted to make it accessible for everyone. So for those who might not be able to afford the sign-up fees, we have some women that paid a sponsor your sister.
Wow.
So we have some sponsorships for anybody that's interested in coming. We're able to allow them to come.
I like
the
that.
Sponsorship.
Nathan, I participated in your session last week with Sergio at Backyard Box, and I have to say it was very practical, what you shared with the group. And also, I feel like you made it in such a way where it was engaging, where people were able to see, take at least one thing from the interaction. For viewers that are curious as to what this session may look like, can you give us a little teaser as to what can they expect for this training?
Yes, and I hate to say this, but it's a lot of common situations that women find themselves in, whether you're being choked, grabbed, pulled, get your hair grabbed, you're getting choked out from the front. These are common situations in those domestic violence situations. So we focus on the 80% of situations and try to give you some tools to fight out of it. I say at the beginning of all my seminars that I'm a very pessimistic person when it comes to that. Not only do I want you to have the tools to fight back, but I also want women to realize how hard it is to fight back. It's a reality check, right? Because I argue with my girlfriend all the time, and she's like, she could beat me up whenever she wants. And it's sad to say this, but it's hard to fight back, especially if you're a woman fighting against a stronger, more capable, physically man. It's hard to fight back, and it won't be easy. I think we had a couple demonstrations where me and Sergio would actually try to grab someone, and it was not easy. So even though we want to empower and give the tools, we also want to give a reality check that, hey, when you're fighting for your life in these situations, you have to fight for your life, right? I don't want people to come out and be like, oh my God, I am safe. I could do whatever I want. I could go wherever I want. You know, Coach Sosa taught me this, I'll be safe for life. That's not really it, you know. I want you to be more aware of your surroundings because you realize how dangerous these situations actually are, and give you a reality check of like, oh, if I get in these situations, I will be in trouble. And hopefully, if I ever get in these situations, hopefully I could fight back, you know, and get the tools to fight back. But I mean, of course, we hope that that never happens.
I agree. I agree.
Can you give an idea of maybe one of the moves you teach, like one of the more popular, or one of the first things you tell women, you teach women?
Yes. The first thing I teach them is a psychological trick. There's social aggression and there's asocial violence. There's two types of violence. Social aggression is kind of like pumping up your chest and when guys are just talking, catcalling, which is horrible, and I don't condone it at all, but ignore it. You know, when you're walking down the street, don't turn back, stick out your middle finger, don't cuss out the man because you don't know what state they're in, you know. As much as it sucks, and it really does suck, you have to kind of take it on the chin and keep moving forward. Never escalate a situation. What we do in this self-defense is called we're dealing with asocial violence, which is, okay, that part is gone. You're already in a situation where your life is in danger. The first technique I show is a wrist release, and I show it to everybody, men, female, kids, grandmas. Everyone needs to learn this because it's one of the simplest moves. And I love it because it can prevent a situation from escalating. So maybe if Kevin, hopefully he remembers, you know.
See if I remember. Okay, they're gonna.
Yeah.
Let's wait for Brian to.
It's not super dynamic, so it shouldn't be a huge issue.
You're good? Okay.
Yeah. So a wrist release is whenever someone's grabbing you, you want to go towards the thumb in a circular motion around my wrist. So Kevin makes a circle, and for me, it's basically physically impossible for me to hold a good grip.
Yeah.
If I go on the other hand, he goes towards my thumb the other way.
Okay.
And what this does is a lot of times, like if Kevin turns this way, like he's at a bar, I'm grabbing him, I'm like, hey, you're coming with me. Yeah. It's so easy for you to just turn your wrist and like, hey, leave me alone.
Okay.
A lot of times, with the intensity that they grab you, you already know their intention.
That is true.
If someone's grabbing you kind of softly, you're like, okay, maybe he's just being annoying. If someone's grabbing you and squeezing your hand, you're like, oh, I'm in danger. Let me get out of this situation, get some help, get out of here, which is always the goal. Right, to stay safe. The goal is never to fight back. The goal is to stay safe.
Stay safe and get out of that situation.
Yes.
All right. So we know that this upcoming session on Sunday was prompted by Kaj. If there's somebody that's, you know, like Kaj that wants to bring this self-defense training to their nearest town or their nearest village or nearest, I don't know, like organization, how can they get in touch with you to have this sessions?
They could reach out to me through WhatsApp at 606-4004. I'm very active on my Instagram, Sosa Striking. That's SOSA_striking. I'm looking forward to actually spreading, and hopefully we could get sponsorships so it's a little bit easier for me to travel countrywide, because we have traveled countrywide, but that was through private companies.
Right.
So that's always easier. So this is also a call to action to private companies. If you want your employees to get self-defense, you could always reach out to me or other coaches closer to your towns. Shoot me a message. I'll send you all the recommendations.
Very good. That's very important information to share, because people are asking, if you're gonna ever move to like Belmopan to provide these sessions. So that they can reach out to you at Sosa_striking on Instagram to make those arrangements and see how we can bring it forward. Kaj, as we start wrapping up this conversation, can you please share once more details for registration, the fee, and where it's gonna take place?
Sure. So just a quick little clarification. He is the one that initiated it, and I'm using my platform to spread awareness.
Thanks
so it's going to be happening on the Northern Highway opposite Benquip. That is at the new Belize Pilates Yoga Studio. Thanks so much to Destiny Wagner for allowing us to use her beautiful space. And then I also want to give a shout out to Benquip. They allowed us to have all the attendees park in their parking lot, which is just opposite where it will be happening at 9:30 on Sunday, 9:30 to 11:30.
Okay.
We still have some spaces, so if anybody else would like to sign up or get sponsored, they can WhatsApp 615-9162.
Okay, we're gonna put those details on our Facebook and Instagram pages for people to sign up, and definitely share your contact information also for people to reach out to you and bring the self-defense training to their nearest town or their nearest company. But we thank you so much for this conversation. We wish you all the best on Sunday, folks. You can't go wrong with learning some, self-defense training. Courtney, do you have any last words?
Well, yeah, you can't go wrong, like you said. That wrist thing it's pretty simple. Everybody could do it. So hopefully.
I want to see you do it. I'm joking.
I feel like he never made hold your hand tight enough.
He
went easy on you.
Yeah.
Really?
No, it was tight. Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you guys so much for being on the couch. Hopefully more people sign up and you're able to expand and travel to different districts and bring it to different women, men, kids, everybody, like you said. So, yeah, so stay tuned, guys. We're going on our next commercial break, and when we come back, we have Belize Global Elite Academy here for you.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Can you produce your driver's license, please?
Sure, no problem.
Okay, Mr. Vernon, it's valid. Mr. Vernon, did you know your insurance will be up tomorrow?
Oh, really?
Make sure you try to update your policy, please.
Thanks so much for the heads up. Babe, can you please renew my policy?
We know that you get caught up in life sometimes, which is why RF&G Insurance makes renewing your insurance policy easy with WhatsApp. Just WhatsApp the words "Get Started" to 670-8700. We will prompt you to select the service you are interested in, select the service, and answer a few simple questions. An RF&G representative will process your request and follow up with you when your transaction is completed. It's that easy. Use WhatsApp and skip the lines. Remember, it pays to get it right with RF&G Insurance, a Row Group company.
Indian restaurant located at 148 Newton Barracks Road in Belize City, saying great authentic Indian cuisine. More space, a VIP area, and better ambience. Visit them at their new location or place your order via WhatsApp to 614-667. Restaurant. Come enjoy a true Indian experience.
This Christmas, get into the joy with Uno. Imagine winning a shiny motorcycle, a brand new TV, a brand new fan, or grocery coupons to make your holiday shopping easier. The surprises keep coming. All you have to do is visit Uno, and for every $25 on fuel, you'll get a coupon. Fill out and participate. Get one coupon for each quart of Uno lubricants or 2 for a gallon. Visit your nearest Uno gas station today. Fill your tank and drive into Christmas cheer with Uno. Uno gas stations.
These charter means aren't
We're navigating along the coastline.
This morning, the 2023
Good evening. Good evening. I'm Sheree Kelsel, and here's what's ahead for you on 7 News tonight. We've got details of these and other stories in our newscast for tonight. Good evening. With your news, I'm a bureaucrat.
Belize, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Can you produce your driver's license, please?
Sure, no problem.
Okay, Mr. Vernon, it's valid. Mr. Vernon, did you know your insurance will be up tomorrow?
Oh, really?
Make sure you try to update your policy, please.
Thanks so much for the heads up. Babe, can you please renew my policy?
We know that you get caught up in life sometimes, which is why RF&G Insurance makes renewing your insurance policy easy with WhatsApp. Just WhatsApp the words "Get Started" to 670-8700. We will prompt you to select the service you are interested in, select the service, and answer a few simple questions. An RF&G representative will process your request and follow up with you when your transaction is completed. It's that easy. Use WhatsApp and skip the lines. Remember, it pays to get it right with RF&G Insurance, a Road Group company.
Indian Restaurant, located at 148 Newton Barracks Road in Belize City, saying great authentic Indian cuisine. More space, a VIP area, and better ambience. Visit them at their new location or place your order via WhatsApp to 614-667. Restaurant. Come enjoy a true Indian experience.
This Christmas, get into the joy with Uno. Imagine winning a shiny motorcycle, a brand new TV, a brand new fan, or grocery coupons to make your holiday shopping easier. The surprises keep coming. All you have to do is visit Uno, and for every $25 on fuel, you'll get a coupon. Fill out and participate. Get one coupon for each quart of Uno lubricants or 2 for a gallon. Visit your nearest Uno gas station today. Fill your tank and drive into Christmas cheer with Uno. Uno gas stations.
These charter means aren't
We're navigating along the coastline.
This morning, the 2023
Good evening.
Good evening. I'm Sheree Kelso.
And here's what's ahead for you on 7 News Tonight. We've got details of these and other stories in our newscast for tonight. Good evening. With your news, I'm Adira Craft.
Belize, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
Good morning, Sunup on 7 family. Welcome back to your Friday episode. We're excited about this next conversation because the Belize Global Elite Academy is in full gear to bring up their 3-on-3 tournament this weekend. Today, we're going to find out more details about the academy and what can they expect this weekend. Joining us on our couch, we have the director of Belize Global Elite Academy, Mr. Roscoe Reese, joining us. Mr. Reese, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
How is your energy this Friday?
Oh, my energy is great.
Yeah?
It's a beautiful day, and I got my team with me.
All right.
So that makes it even better.
Yeah.
So we just wanted to introduce Global Elite Academy officially to the country of Belize. We're having a 3-on-3 tournament, and we also just have so much that Global Elite is going to bring to Belize with tournaments, coaching education, as well as travel basketball. So I think it's just great for the country of Belize. And all of these men right here on the scene, all of us are USA Basketball licensed coaches. So we're just trying to change the game and step up the level for the country.
All right. First of all, I have to say thank you so much for choosing Sunup on 7 to officially launch the Belize Global Elite Academy. We feel very special and honored to be able to have this conversation with y'all. But also, like, introduce who you brought with you to the show today.
We have the CEOs on the set right here. To my left, I got Harold Grant. Harold Grant is a owner, a basketball coach, and a trainer. He owns his own company called How to Outwork University in California.
Okay.
And he'll talk a little bit about that. Back here, we got Kashif Thomas, no stranger to Belize, born and grown, went to Sadie Vernon High School, got a college scholarship in 2012 to go to Iowa.
Okay.
He's a businessman, and he's coming back home to just bless up the country and share his knowledge and his experience with the youth. And then we got Leon Jacob, former national team player. He's a high school coach in California as well. And all these men just want to give back to the country and inspire the youth.
I love it. Thank you so much for your contribution to the youth of the country and, like you said, leveling up the quality of basketball that we have in the country.
Right.
Courtney?
Yeah, I think it's interesting because we do have, in terms of sports, you know, we are lacking a lot, but we have the potential. I think it's important to recognize, especially basketball is played by so many people here just casually, and you can see that they have the potential. So talk to us about how Belize Global Elite Academy even formed in the first place.
You want to talk now?
Excuse me. So it formed off of us four. We wanted to bring a pro team in here into the country. We wasn't able to do that, so we just moved over to the youth. I believe it was the right choice. So we all agreed that working with the youth and bringing something for the youth to develop and give them better opportunities to do things was the right choice. So we all just got on a phone call and, you know, made some choices and made some decisions and started moving towards what you see today.
Right. So what are some of the activities you guys have done so far?
So far, since we've been here, we've been doing, we did a clinic at Roscoe's primary school, right?
Belize Elementary.
Belize Elementary. And then we've been at SJC's doing some clinics and stuff like that, working with the youth and those type of things like that.
Okay, so is it like scouting them? Is it like training them or just encouraging them to sign up?
This is basically like a rollout of what we would be doing, what type of development they would be getting, what type of training they would be, what type of standard we have, what we bring to the table, and what we see that Belize is missing. As you stated, we have a lot of potential, so we just need the right structure and the right people behind us. Yeah. So to piggyback off of what my partner said, Kashif, he brought up a great topic. You know, building a community within the community. So we want to get the community more involved, look more like a community, and have Belize fully behind us. So that's what we bring, and that's what we've been doing. That's what we've been talking to the kids about.
Thank you for sharing. Kashif, we're curious, how do you feel about finally, you have your 3-on-3 tournament of the Belize Elite Global Academy taking place this weekend?
I feel great. I feel positive, I feel it's a blessing to even do this, especially here in the country. I stepped away from basketball quite some while, just focus on my stuff. And I think it's very important that I also know what I came from. And I also know there's a lot of help need to be helped down here. And I see it every day, hear it every day. And I just want to help, I just want to help. And I want more guys like myself to be, come from this country and, explore. Because just like the way I come back and help, if we create more of myself, more of him, more of him, more of him, we could just build our Belize, just not the basketball, our country itself. We all need that, so I'm happy for that.
Are there any intentions to take a clinic to Sadie Vernon?
That's a good question.
I love that question, because I am Sadie Vernon, right?
Yeah.
I believe Sadie Vernon gonna come across to us, and because we plan to develop everybody in the country, not only in Belize, Griga, Orange Walk. So we phasing this Belize global stuff out. We doing this one on Saturday, Sunday, but we're gonna go to Griga, Orange Walk, Cayo. So we phasing everything. So Sadie Vernon is gonna be wherever I'm at. Sadie Vernon at.
Yeah, I love it.
For sure.
Yeah. How do you feel about the Belize Global Elite Academy? It's finally taking place. What do you look forward to the most about it?
Man, I just love my country. With the kids, I just want to give back. Me and my team here, we just try to give back to the youth and try to have confidence with the kids and teach them they got a dream. We can make it. We have pros here, like I said. We just have to develop the pros.
Yeah. So if picking backing up on what Courtney mentioned earlier, we can see that there is potential in the country. So for somebody that's sitting on this potential and hearing about the Belize Global Elite Academy, what message of motivation would you have to share with them to take the next step forward into growing into this space?
We have to train harder. We have to listen, be able to take the criticism, and just work hard, and everything would fall in line. Everything would fall in line.
I like that.
I would say dream big. Dream big, hold on to your dreams, and make every day look like your future.
Make every day look like your future. I like that.
So let's talk about the 3-on-3 tournament happening this weekend. Let's hear more about what that entails.
Well, this weekend we have a big 3-on-3 tournament. We have 4 different age categories. We have a 9-year-old category. We have a 9 and an 8-year-old category. Okay. Then we got 10 to 12. Then we got 13 to 16, and we got 13 to 15, and we got 16 to 18. So right now we have 65 teams total signed up.
What?
65 teams total signed up.
Total of 325 kids.
Yeah, and a total of 325 participants signed up. Each participant gets a bag, a basketball. They brought some other goodies too, water bottles, keychains. Some of the tennis shoes you see here though, we'll have little contests that you could win one. Okay. We didn't have enough tennis shoes to give every participant. That would probably be the goal for the future. For the future. When you sign up to Belize Global Academy, we want to have the full package with jerseys, tennis shoes, all the gear you need for basketball. We want to make these youths in Belize dress the part, play the part, feel the part. I mean, you have a lot of underprivileged kids that don't have shoes, don't have a basketball, but they love the game. So we want to bring these things for them to help them feel special so that they could enhance their level.
I agree.
But it got to come from within. So all you children out there that love the game of basketball, you have to put in the time. You got to go out there on the basketball court and work on your game. Yeah. You got to be fundamentally sound. You got to know how to dribble with your left hand, dribble with your right hand. You got to have good footwork. So we want to bring the real fundamental teaching to the game, where we're building the game from one-on-one up to 3-on-3, and then the 5-on-5 will just come in smoothly.
Wow. It's so great to hear that, for one, you have so many teams that signed up to this initiative, which is excellent. The next thing is that you're contributing in one way or another for them to improve their game. I was reading yesterday an article that talks about how important it is to the psychology of an athlete to be able to have the proper gear, because it motivates you to show up every day. It enhances how you feel about the game. It actually makes you better doing your reps and all of these things. So here that they're going to come to this event and they're going to be taken care of is an exemplary job. So we congratulate you for doing that. We know that there's no space for tomorrow for people to sign up, right? But how can people stay tuned to what's next for the Belize Global Elite
And how
Academy?
can they support as well?
That is a great question, yeah.
They can follow us on Instagram. We have an Instagram, Facebook. We got a YouTube coming. We have a website coming. We'll have a direct number as well that will be coming. So we have more things coming. They could always stay in touch with Coach Reese, Kashiv, myself, Leon. We all have pages. Like I said, I have a business that I run called How to Outwork University. A few of the kids already follow. Coach Leon has his. It's Coach Leon, right? Coach LJ. Yeah. So they could always follow him on Instagram, on Facebook, and reach out to us. But Global Elite will be the direct contact right now as far as Instagram, Global, and Facebook.
All right, very good. So definitely we're gonna stay tuned to what's gonna be your next initiative. We wish you all the best tomorrow. As we wrap up this conversation, is there any last words that you would like to share with our viewers?
I mean, well, we just want to thank all the supporters that have been supporting all of us throughout the years. The Basketball Federation did give us some support in getting the gym.
Very well.
So we want to thank them, and hopefully we can continue network and working with them. We want to thank Coach Brad's Neal too, because he's a part of the program. He's been through everything with us. Kashif Thomas, Harold Grant, and Leon Jacobs, because they invested their money into this.
Yeah.
All right, we didn't get much sponsorship. We do want to thank the mayor, Bernard Wagner. He did help us with a little sponsorship towards referees.
Yeah.
But these gentlemen right here put their money where their mouth was, and they invested back into their country. And all the prizes that these youths are going to be blessed with are coming from their heart.
Yeah, so thank you so much for coming together.
And Devin Daly, the Minister of Sports, all right, he helped us with refreshments. So we definitely want to give a shout out to Devin Daly and the Ministry of Sports for their assistance as well.
Yeah.
Go
ahead.
Can we let everybody know on Saturday to get there at 8 a.m. so we can get everybody checked in? The younger youth, ages 8 to 12, will be probably playing between 8 a.m. to 12, and the older youth will be playing between 12 and 5. So we need everybody to get there by 8 a.m. so we can get everybody checked in, get everybody understanding where they need to go, what the rules are, and how we will be proceeding. Everybody will be getting a ticket for food and a stamp on their hand. Everybody will be provided water and things like that. Keep in mind that we don't have over 300, we only have 300 jerseys, but because we exceeded our limit. So some people may not get things, just so we clear on that.
Okay.
So people won't come up, be upset like, oh, y'all said this, that. Yeah.
But they will get free drinks, free food.
Yeah.
And also, I just want to say thanks to the family for cooking all these food.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
There's a lot go behind that.
Yeah.
So my family very been supportive of that. And it's a lot of food. And I just came with them. I was them just now. Trying to get all these chicken, all these meat. So
Okay. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of active kids, right? And with active kids, they're going to be eating a lot.
I just want to say also thank the country.
Thank Belize.
Thank country. Thank you guys.
Thank you
for the support, for the questions, everything. Thank you guys. We appreciate everything that Belize has been doing for us.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much.
We look forward to your next visit for us to talk about what's going to be the next thing that the Belize Global Elite Academy is doing. Once more, congratulations, and wish you all the best tomorrow. To those attending, have fun, have a great time, get bigger and get better in the game, and wish you a very, very good time. With that, folks, we're going to go into our next commercial break. When we're back, we're going to be wrapping up today's show. Stay tuned.
Hi, Hi, have you heard about the expungement of criminal records? Well, as of August 1st, 2024, the Criminal Records Rehabilitation of Offenders Act allows for you to apply to have certain criminal charges permanently erased from your record. Isn't that amazing?
So, what makes you eligible to apply for expungement? The offense must qualify for expungement based on Schedule 2 and 3 of the law. You must meet the applicable rehabilitation period. This is the time period you must wait before you can apply. The applicant must not have any outstanding matters or have had any other convictions during the rehabilitation period. You can qualify for automatic expungement for certain first-time drug offenses, as well as COVID-related offenses. So, what are the benefits of expungement? Well, it broadens employment and educational opportunities that a criminal record would normally hinder.
It gives you a peace of mind away from the stigma of having a criminal conviction and provides you with access to services that may be otherwise restricted.
If you have a past criminal conviction, here's what you can do to get it expunged. First, verify if you qualify for expungement. Then, prepare the application package. Each package consists of 2 forms. Applications are available countrywide. You then make a non-refundable payment of $100 at your nearest Treasury Department and finally submit the package and payment receipt to any Ministry of Human Development office countrywide. Note, applicants will receive a notification within 90 days to see if their application was approved or denied. So, if you are interested, visit any Human Development office countrywide, any magistrate court, or the Ministry of Home Affairs office in Belmopan. For more information, you can call 227-2716 or you can WhatsApp 613-0343.
Welcome back to the public. As we wrap up our show, we just want to remind you that we started off with Couch Talk as usual, and a lot of the topics that we spoke about this morning, you will hear about more as in today's newscast and next week as well. We also had the Belize Red Cross talking about their campaign to raise money to send to Jamaica, Haiti, Cuba, but primarily Jamaica. And they're taking cash donations, only monetary donations. So you can take cash into their office, or you can look out for their bank accounts to know how to donate to those bank accounts. We also had Cellular World talking about their MAD promotions, as their anniversary promotions, and then stay tuned with them to find out what will be happening for the rest of the month as well as the Christmas season. We had Nathan Tillett and Khadija Asalis coming in talking about their self-defense class happening this Sunday at the Belize Pilates Studio up the Northern Highway. Again, stay tuned to their social media to find out more and to see if they're coming to an area near you. And then finally, we ended off with the Belize Global Elite Academy and their 3-on-3 tournament happening this weekend. And so stay tuned again with them to see how they'll be expanding this, throughout the country and, encouraging basketball players to grow and to get better at their skill.
Definitely, it was a great episode.
It was a full
it's really
show,
good.
yeah.
It was a full show, and it's really
It
good to
was
see that in
engaging,
one way or
interesting.
another, there's community coming together
Right.
to support each other. You know, we talk about the Belize Red Cross looking out for solidarity to support our Caribbean family that got affected by Hurricane Melissa. You know, and the self-defense classes and this Global Elite Academy
Right.
that's supporting a community coming together. It was really beautiful to witness. A different Friday, you know, we don't have drinks or fry jacks.
Yeah.
But definitely, it was so good sharing the space with you. Folks, we love you. We wish you a safe weekend.
Right.
We're going to be seeing you on Monday. Will there be a serving of beef? We're going to see.
We'll see.
We'll see. But definitely, we thank you so much for your company today. If you watch via Facebook Live, if you watch via YouTube or cable TV, it was such a pleasure.
Right.
Courtney, any last words from you?
We hope that you have a great weekend. And as we go into the weekend, please don't make nobody son stress you out. Don't make nobody daughter stress you out either. Have a great, awesome, wonderful, magnificent day and a great weekend.
All right, Courtney, that was a good one. That was a good one. Well, folks, we love you. And now we're going to see Courtney Punta.
No!
Punta, Courtney, let's
I can't
see.
wait till November 1st.
A place to call your home, a place where you can grow. Stand by me and we'll take flight. We'll be there at morning's light. I've got you covered on all concerns we share today. You will discover how the world turns each day. When the sun comes up